Welcome to the Literary Titan podcast. In every episode, we dive into a book we've just read and share our thoughts, from best-selling authors to rising literary stars. We read it. Now let's talk about it.
Krispr begins as the story of Aliya McKenna, a tall, gifted young woman whose life moves from modeling and New York romance into genetics, neuroscience, and the discovery of a powerful gene editing system, and then broadens into something more combustible: a family's confrontation with Alzheimer's, a love story under strain, and an ethical showdown over whether a world-changing scientific tool can remain humane once money, vanity, and power get their hands on it. The novel's own question is blunt and timely. If we can alter life, what are we entitled to do with that power? What I liked most is that author Jennifer Handler does not treat science as decorative wallpaper. The book has real curiosity in it. Aliya's explanations of bacteria, genomes, and the emerging logic of gene editing are unusually earnest for fiction. They're not merely there to make the novel sound clever, but to show how discovery seduces the mind. At the same time, the book is fueled by feeling. Aliya's devotion to Aaron, her tenderness toward her father, and the ache of watching memory erode in a family member give the story its pulse. I found that blend unexpectedly affecting. When the novel is working best, it carries the warm voltage of a campus love story and the cold gleam of a bioethics nightmare at once. The prose often prefers abundance. It can be lush, emphatic, and unabashedly melodramatic. I think that excess is part of the book's peculiar signature. Krispr isn't shy, not dry, and not interested in cool detachment. It wants beauty, grief, lust, suspense, and moral peril in the same vessel. I respected that ambition. And when the later sections pivot into conspiracy and the misuse of Aliya's technology, the book gains a harder edge. The ethical dread that hovers near the beginning finally cashes out in plot. I'd recommend Krispr to readers of science thrillers, medical dramas, romantic suspense, and bioethics fiction, especially anyone who likes novels where lab work, family loyalty, and moral panic are braided together rather than kept in separate rooms. It will likely appeal most to readers who enjoy storylines about genetics, Alzheimer's, scientific discovery, and high-stakes ethical conflict, and who do not mind a generous emotional register. In spirit, it feels less like hard-edged Michael Crichton than like a more sentimental, relationship-rich cousin to that tradition, with a little of Jodi Picoult's issue-driven intensity folded in. This is a heartfelt, high-concept novel that is entertaining and thought-provoking.
Thanks for joining us on the Literary Titan podcast. If today's review sparked your interest, be sure to pick up a copy of the book and experience it for yourself. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a rating, or share it with a fellow book lover. Until next time, keep reading, not just to escape, but to grow.